Hey Dwy guys and Dwy gals. For today's video, Miss Jamie and I are finally going to be playing Gloomhaven. We bought this game over 2 years ago, but I promised Miss Jamie that we wouldn't play until I painted both of our starting characters. So, I spent 2 years learning how to paint, and I finally this weekend painted my starting character and Miss Jamie's starting character. Let's take a look. So this guy right here is my character. He's the Brute, and here's how he looks like once I finish painting him. Luckily, he's the blue player, so I got to paint a nice blue base on him. And I found a nice guide online that took me through step by step exactly how to paint him. And it was made by one of my favorite YouTube painters, so it was pretty cool to have his advice on how to make this guy look awesome. This girl here is Miss Jamie's character. For painting her, I got to do some pretty cool lighting effects, where in her left hand she has fire, and in her right hand she has some ice. So if you look, you can see that one side of her body is glowing reddish, and the other side of her body is kind of glowing blue. And this was another great guide made by one of my favorite painters. And here they are together. My starting character and Miss Jamie's starting character, ready for our first ever game finally after 2 years. So, for today's video, we're going to be taking this big giant 10-pound box and unpacking it to get everything set up for our first ever game of Gloomhaven. We might not even get to play today. My hope is that before dinner time, I can at least get everything set up so that when we have time later this week, we can actually finally play. So, I'm going to open up the box, start getting things all set up, and you'll come along for the ride and you'll see just how long it takes just to get set up to play our first ever game. Well, that sure took a long time, and I'm still not even done setting up yet. Miss Jamie still has to pick a name for her character. I still have to pick a name for my character. We have to still pick what our party is going to be called. We both have to spend our starting 30 gold to get items. We have to do our first city event. On our way to our first quest, we will also have to do our first road event. I have to pick one of these two cards to be my lifelong goal for my character. And then I have to pick one of these two cards to be my battle goal for the scenario we're about to do. Miss Jamie has to pick her lifelong goal, and she has to pick her battle goal. He looks ready. Miss Jamie Spellweaver looks ready. So, hopefully sometime this week, we'll actually get to play. Thanks for watching.